My name is Margaret Philbrick, and in this video I will be demonstrating different types of bandages we apply on the horse with the help of socks and my assistant Alexa Bick. Our first bandage is the polo wrap. This is a wrap used for exercise to help protect the leg for a horse who might strike their cannon bones or forges over and hits the back of the tendons. This is a wrap made of a material called polar fleece, which is stretchy and conforms well to the leg. So to apply your polo bandage, first you would brush off the leg. So to wrap your polo, you start on the inside of the leg and you go inside to outside, back to front, if that's correct. And so you'll start on the bone, making sure to get about half the tightness your polo has to offer, working your way down the leg, making even wraps all the way down, and then you will go and cup the ergot at the back, come up to the front, make a V, and then go straight across the back, and then with nice even laps going up, you'll then finish at the top of your polo with your Velcro to the outside. And that is how you do a polo bandage. The next bandage I will be showing is a standing bandage. This is done with a pillow or pillow, quilt, or cotton. It's the same name for the same material. They just go by different names because we've gone through different phases of the materials we use, but it's still the same thing. Your next thing you will need is a track bandage. This is a track bandage that we normally use here at William Woods. You can also use a knit track bandage or a flannel, but this is more standard. And then you will also need masking tape to finish off your bandage. So we put on standing wraps to help with swelling and inflammation and to protect injuries if your horse has one. You could also put it on a horse who stocks up, as long as you have remembered to walk the horse and get them unstocked up first before you apply the bandage. So to start your stack wrap, you'll start just like with your polo, inside of the leg, and just like with the polo, head to tail, inside to outside. So you will start your bandage off pretty tight, making sure to tuck as you go to help ensure that your bandage stays wrinkle-free. Because if you set up a good base, then everything else tends to go really well. Then your next thing is you apply your track wrap, going in the same direction as your bandage. And I like to apply it at the top of my bandage and then work my way down. So one thing you have to know is your horse's cannon bone length, because that will dictate the size of the wraps you use, or the size of the layers you use while wrapping the track wrap. Because ideally, you don't want to use too many layers to do the wrap, but you want them to be nicely and evenly spaced. Now once you get down to the bottom, you want to leave about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and then start your wave back up. Normally, your bandage would be wrapped better than this, but we can make it work. So you want to keep your laps nice and even. Let's end up at the top. Velcro your bandage, and then find the end of your masking tape. You will fold a tab to make it easier to pull off, and wrapping it the same direction as your bandage, you will gently lay the masking tape across the Velcro, doing 4 spirals, and then cutting it off and folding another tab. You would do this if you have a horse who likes to pick at their bandages, or just to add extra stability and protection to keep the bandage on. And that is how you do a standing bandage. Bandage I will be demonstrating is the injury bandage. For this bandage, you will need roll gauze, a non-stick gauze pad, or a brand name Tefla pad, a standing bandage, a track wrap, and elasticon. Now, you do not always need elasticon for an injury bandage. It depends on the location of the wound and how fussy your horse might be with the bandage and how that could affect the wound you have. So, to start your injury bandage, we're going to make up a scenario. So we're going to say this horse has a wound right here on the front of his canthal bone. So normally I would apply ointment to the gauze pad, then apply that to the leg. And next, you want to apply your roll gauze. And for this, you want to apply it the same as you would your polo wrap or your bandage. And you want to do a layer over the middle, top, and bottom to ensure that the Tefla pad stays in place and to prevent the bandage from removing it and causing an injury to the horse. When you have applied an adequate amount of roll gauze, you will cut it. And begin your standing wrap that would go over the injury bandage.
And go.
Okay. So now that we have finished covering our wound, we will wrap it with a pillow wrap. This is a cotton sheet that is covered in fabric that you apply over an injury or a swollen limb to help keep it from getting dirty or to help take down swelling. And in this situation, it would be to help prevent the injury from getting dirty or swelling up if there is swelling associated with this injury. So to start your wrap, you'll start on the inside, just like with the polo bandage, making sure to tuck and pull as you wrap around. This ensures that you are wrapping correctly and that there are no wrinkles under your wrap. Now this wrap, or this pillow, is very thin compared to what we would normally use, but it is the correct length for this horse, for this type of bandage. Now to begin the actual wrapping piece that keeps the bandage stationary, we will use a track wrap. We will start at the top, again, like with your polo, and you will make small, even laps on the way down, especially because of how short this horse's cannon bones are. And this is really a trial and error type of situation because you need to know your horse's legs while you're wrapping. And that ensures that you're getting the right tension, the right size laps, because you want all your laps to be even and wrinkle-free, which can be hard to accomplish if you don't know your horse's leg and you end up using too much or too little to wrap it. Now you want to leave 1.5 inches to 1 inch of space above and below your bandage. This is in case you have to put on a stack wrap and create an anchor phase, but also so you can check the tightness of your bandage and you can actually see the bandage. Now this bandage is ending where it should, up at the top of the horse's leg. Okay, and so your last step to this injury bandage would be to apply a layer of elasticon at the top of the bandage. To do this, you would apply it in the same direction your bandage is going, so outside to inside, and making sure that the elasticon goes above the bandage and onto the bandage. The point of doing this is to apply it as to prevent a horse from getting dirt and debris in their bandage, thus possibly injuring or reopening or infecting the wound they have underneath.